Hello, dearly beloved. We are here on this very different session. We are here to cover this one very big question that many of us have on this journey, and I have been seeing that many of the twin flames on this journey currently are struggling with this question: that should you give your energy to your twin? Is it okay? Is it not okay? What must you do? What must you do about it, and why is it that you should or should not give your energy to your twin? So इसमें थोड़ा सा deep dive करेंगे आज. Plus I have a whole lot of other things already jotted down here, क्योंकि कुछ points है मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था जिन पे बात करने की ज़रूरत है अभी इस टाइम, as the energies are really they are like all of you who are energy sensitive, even if you don't know about astrology, अगर आपको नहीं पता है कुछ कि क्या हो रहा है planetary alignments को लेकर, you might be feeling this energy. It is so palpable, it is so like up in your face, and yes, there are highs and lows, yes, there are very challenging emotions coming up, but it is all helping us see a deeper part within ourselves, right? तो और वो भी किस तरीके से हो रहा है, दैट ऑल्सो आई विल बी डिस्कसिंग इन दिस लाइव टुडे. सो प्लीज़ डू लेट मी नो हाउ आर यू फीलिंग टुडे, व्हाट इज़ गोइंग ऑन, डू लेट मी नो. तो जो हमारा क्वेश्चन है जिसके बारे में आज हम बात कर रहे हैं कि शुड यू गिव योर एनर्जी टू योर ट्विन, right? Most of the healers, most of the readers, most of the channelers, they will say कि you must pull back your energy from your twin, right? So let us just break this question apart. Should you give your energy to your twin? Okay, give आप कब करते हैं, देते आप कब हैं, जब दो होते हैं, when there are two people involved, one is giving and the other is taking, right? Yes, Moon Tarot saying lots of emotional purging. We'll speak about that as well. So this question itself implies that there are two, right? Two people. One is giving, the other is taking. Meaning, it is based in duality. It is based in polarity. It is based in split. Okay? There is separation over here in this question. Should I give my twin my energy? Right? तो इसका सीधा सीधा जवाब है कि you cannot, because love is also the energy. Love is the highest energy that you share between your twin flame, and that already is there. It is happening. It is inherent, right? Even though there is such a challenging situation that both of you are faced with, and there is such a big gap, such a big divide, like in the physical realm, there is such a big gap, and so it seems that both of you are apart. There is a distance between both of you that one must cover, right? And in order to do that, you do a lot of things. You do a lot of things for your divine counterpart, for them to see you, for them to recognize you, for them to value you, for them to respect you, for them to cherish and appreciate all of the efforts that you have taken towards them, physical or not. Like, it might be just like emotional, but there is that essence of separation in this question itself. Should you give your energy to your twin? And the simple answer is there is no such thing as two people over here. It is all one. So अगर आप अपने ट्विन को एनर्जी दे रहे हैं तो आप खुद ही को एनर्जी दे रहे हैं, और अगर आप खुद में एनर्जी आप घुमा रहे हैं, if you are giving that energy to yourself, you are giving it to your twin also. So this the mind cannot understand. Please know in this moment, it is very difficult, but I'm going to attempt and break it down, that quantumly there is such a deep entanglement that exists between two divine counterparts that you cannot differentiate. It is impossible to differentiate, and even if you differentiate, you cannot sustain it for long. And I'll give you a practical example for this, right? सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल, यू रेड इट समवेयर, आपने कहीं पे पढ़ा, किसी रीडर ने आपको बोला कि आपको अपनी एनर्जी कॉल बैक कर लेनी है, राइट, फ्रॉम योर काउंटर पार्ट, एंड यू नीड टू डू वर्क ऑन योर सेल्फ, राइट? तो वॉट हैपन्स इफ यू हैव डन दैट ऑलरेडी? You have noticed, I know that you have noticed, if you are on this journey, that the moment when you shift your energy and focus to your own stuff, to your own business, to your own work that you are doing, what happens? There will be a sign. फ्रॉम द यूनिवर्स कमिंग, या तो नाम आ जाता है या कुछ और आ जाएगा जो कि आपको उनकी याद दिलाती है, जो इमीडिएटली आपका फोकस जो है वहाँ पुल करेगा। ऐसा कितनी बार हुआ है? बहुत बार, मल्टीपल टाइम्स, राइट। मीनिंग इट इज, और उस टाइम पता है क्या है, बहुत सटल चीज है ये, अगर आप नोटिस कर रहे हैं तो उस एग्जैक्ट क्षण में क्या होता है, आप खुश हो जाते हैं, ओ मैंने खुद को एनर्जी दी, मैं खुद को दे रही हूँ, तो यू नो लाइक आई एम फीलिंग द एनर्जी अराउंड, right? But actually what is happening is that universe is actually guiding your attention and moving your direction towards this path itself, right? तो आप एनर्जी जो है जब ट्विन से खींच रहे हैं तो खुद ही से जो है आप ना बाईपास कर रहे हैं कुछ, समथिंग इज बीइंग बाईपास्ड, right? So you cannot, no, you cannot and you should not pull your energy from your divine counterpart. Yes, you can pull your attention from them, right? You can bring your attention towards what needs to be seen, what needs to be revised, what needs to be integrated, what is coming up within you, within your own healing process, within your own shadow essence. But your soul doesn't want that. Your soul doesn't want to pull away its attention from its divine counterpart. It doesn't, and that is a fact, right? तो ये बहुत ही सिंपल सा जवाब है कि यू कैन नॉट एंड यू शुड नॉट पुल योर एनर्जी फ्रॉम योर ट्विन. येस, यू कैन पुल योर अटेंशन फ्रॉम देम, right? You actually must pull your attention and put it on the areas where you are required to work, right? Where you are required to sustain energy. This is also very important for some of the twin flames on this journey के आपकी एनर्जी ना बहुत ऊपर नीचे जा रही है, वो जो ग्राफ होता है ना उस तरीके से. तो you right now are learning how to sustain your frequencies, to sustain an elevated state of consciousness, to sustain an elevated state of emotion. Many of you are experiencing that. I know that for a fact. You might be experiencing lots of freedom, you might be experiencing joy, you might be experiencing like spurts of happiness, okay, spurts of wonder coming across, lots of gratitude you might be feeling already, like it's happening. You don't have to practice gratitude, it is happening as a part of this truth that you are recurrently learning about yourself, right? So no, you do not and you should not pull your energy from your twin, क्योंकि जैसे ही वो होता है कहीं ना कहीं या तो उनका कॉल आ जाएगा, या कोई यूनिवर्स की तरफ से साइन आएगा, या कुछ आपको एक ऐसा सिंक्रोनिसिटी दिख जाएगी जो इतनी स्टार्क है, जो आपको वापस से उनकी याद दिलाती है, राइट? तो क्या हुआ, आपने उनके बारे में सोचा तो क्या हुआ, एनर्जी फिर वहाँ चली गई. मीनिंग क्या हुआ, इस बात का मीनिंग क्या है? ये बहुत बार हुआ है, राइट? तो वो ना स्टेट ऑफ कंफ्यूजन आ जाता है. क्यों? क्योंकि यू आर पुलिंग योर सेल्फ अवे फ्रॉम द जर्नी व्हेन यू आर मेंट टू स्टे देयर, राइट? मान लीजिए कि आप दोनों फिजिकल यूनियन में आ जाते हैं, राइट? देयर इज परमानेंट फिजिकल यूनियन बिटवीन बोथ ऑफ यू एंड योर डिवाइन काउंटरपार्ट, राइट हियर, राइट नाउ, इन दिस मोमेंट, राइट? वेयर डज दिस अप्लाई नाउ? Should you pull back your energy from your twin now? No, there is no need to. Why would you do that? Yes, there are moments where you need to shift your attention towards the work that you're doing, towards the chore that you have picked up, और जो भी काम आप कर रहे हैं वहाँ पर अपना ध्यान आप हटा रहे हैं, right? But you don't want to pull your, no, give me my energy back. ये क्या बात हुई? It doesn't make sense, right? तो बहुत ही सिंपल तरीके से, काफ़ी सारा कन्फ्यूजन है अभी इस टाइम. आई हैव बीन रिसीविंग दिस क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम मल्टीपल पीपल दैट शुड यू बी गिविंग योर एनर्जी टू योर ट्विन, या शुड यू बी पुलिंग इट अवे, राइट? तो प्लीज़ recognize that this question itself is based in separation consciousness, in egoic consciousness, wherein you are looking at things from two beings, like there are two beings. There is an individualized aspect between both of you, which is untrue again, right? Everything is one. While I'm offering to Namji लिख रहा है, while I am offering to pull my energy from my twin flame, you bring something up. I am here to, you know, toss the poha in the kadai. तो दिस हैज़ टू बी देयर, यू नो. एंड कई सारी चीज़ें हैं जो हम सुनते हैं और हम फॉलो कर लेते हैं, और हमें एक्चुअली वो करना है, क्योंकि जब आप फॉलो करेंगे और आप ऑब्जर्वेशन अपना लगाएंगे तो आपको ऐसा महसूस होगा कि यार ये वर्क कर रहा है कि नहीं वर्क कर रहा है, ये तो कुछ और ही हो रहा है, राइट? तो yeah, so that is what is coming across. With that, ये सब जो भी मैंने बोला ये सब लागू होता है along with the fact that you need to respect your energy, right? तो meaning what, you need to, when you are respecting your own energy, you are respecting your twin's energy as well. जब आप ये कर रहे हैं, जब आप खुद की एनर्जी रिस्पेक्ट कर रहे हैं कि वेदर आई चूज टू पुट माई एनर्जी इन टू दिस पर्टिकुलर स्पिरिचुअल प्रैक्टिस, वेदर आई एम choosing to do a communicative exercise with my divine counterpart when I'm in separation, I'm choosing to write a letter or notes or whatever I'm wanting to convey with them. So you are choosing to where to put your energy, right? तो जब आप अपनी एनर्जी रिस्पेक्ट कर रहे हैं तो इट इज़ इनहेरेंट रिक्वायरमेंट कि आप अपनी ट्विन की एनर्जी को भी रिस्पेक्ट करें, वेदर दे आर चूजिंग टू कम्युनिकेट विथ यू, वेदर दे आर चूजिंग टू ब्लॉक यू, वेदर दे आर चूजिंग टू पुल अवे फ्रॉम यू, वेदर दे आर कमिंग टू यू एंड कम्युनिकेटिंग विथ यू फ्रीली फुल्ली, वेदर दे आर चूजिंग टू गिव यू समथिंग, वेदर दे आर चूजिंग टू टेक समथिंग फ्रॉम यू, राइट? तो जिस तरीके से आप अपनी एनर्जी रिस्पेक्ट कर रहे हैं ना, इट इज़ इनहेरेंटली इम्पॉर्टेंट दैट यू आर रिस्पेक्टिंग योर डिवाइन काउंटर पार्ट्स एनर्जी एज वेल, क्योंकि मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स जो हैं ट्विन फ्लेम्स एक दूसरे को एनर्जेटिकली एक दूसरे को टीच करते हैं, राइट, थ्रू दिस पुश एंड पुल, राइट? लॉट्स ऑफ क्वेश्चंस कमिंग इन, मैं अभी कवर करती हूँ. आई ऑलरेडी हैव फ्यू थिंग्स जॉटेड डाउन, नॉट अ फ्यू थिंग्स, अ लॉट एक्चुअली जॉटेड डाउन, जो कि मुझे एक बार कन्वे कर देना है, और जबकि व्हेन all of it is done, I'm going to open the platform for the questions. So the other thing that I wanted to mention is that right now at this point, a lot of past pains are surfacing, and this is not a surface level pain, okay? This is a very, very deep ingrained pain that you have experienced in the past, within the past 5 years, right, specifically. So this has nothing to do with your inner child healing or any of that, but certain situations that might have unfolded, this might be connected to loss, this might be connected to separation from a loved one, this might be connected to certain losses that you might have experienced with regards to wealth, with regards to health, alright? तो ये जो भी हुआ, there have been phenomenal situations in your life in the past 5 years or so maybe, that have caused you a lot of very deep sense of like raw emotion that has come up, and it might be resurfacing now. You might be feeling this in the coming few days as well, because we will still be in that eclipse period. Up until the 10th of April we are still in the eclipse period, so these energies are just going like I mentioned, tossing the poha in the kadai. So that is happening, all of it is being brought up right now. So please be patient with yourself, and when you try to be with that feeling, you are going to eventually heal it. It is very, very intense, okay? It's I know I use this word a lot, but it is actually this emotion, this past emotion that is coming up is really heavy. So if you choose to work with it, it's going to get integrated a little bit faster, rather than you just putting it away and pushing it down, and you'll be like, nahi, let me just deal with this later, let me just address this later, because I have a lot on my plate right now, and I'll come back to this. So sure, you can do that as you wish, but it is a request. I'm getting like, this is a request from your guides and people who are assisting you, light beings who are assisting you at this moment, that please, this is the work that we are here for. We are not here for the kind of the work related to the physical realm that you're here to carry out and complete. This is the essence of why we are here. We are here to do a lot of clearings, and it's a very hard task, and someone must do it, right? So from your lineage, if you are the person who has chosen to do this work on yourself, it is phenomenal, right? So please do not underestimate the importance of sitting with your emotions right now. You can do it in many ways. You can just sit and experience, like see where that emotion is housed. It might be in your chest, it might be in your stomach, it might be somewhere around your shoulders or your legs, or that pain that you're experiencing, the emotional pain, it is related to a certain part of your body, okay? And when you bring your attention to that part of your body, It may be through an open-eyed meditation, it may be through a closed-eyed meditation, or it may be any which way. You can be out and about and still be paying attention to that part of you, and I promise you there will be answers that will be coming in, okay? Because it is the pain that is wanting to speak to you. That is why it is coming up for attention. It is, pain is like a child. If you have listened to some of my lives, I have mentioned this time and again that pain is like a child. It simply wants your attention, right? और एक बार आप उसको अपना attention दे देते हो तो it's going to start speaking to you and telling you more about it and why it is here in the first place. So that is coming up very strongly right now. No, these are not gender specific videos, Sushant. If you watch them, if you watch my lives, usually I cover masculine energies, feminine energies, and then I do a guidance that is wanting to come across for the collective in a general way. So it is up to you to to pick what resonates with you. Sometimes the readings might resonate, sometimes they might not. So completely follow your intuition, wherein आपको लग रहा है कि कोई रीडिंग आपके लिए है, आज देखने का मन कर रहा है, शायद मेरे लिए कुछ है इसमें, तो आप बैठ के देखें. There might be things that are wanting to come to you at this point, right? तो gender specific, I don't know, मतलब they are like energy specific but my readings are not gender specific, okay? So it's like, please you have to take what resonates. And if you notice, most of the things that I say apply to both genders, right? Depending upon where you are on your journey, if you are on the journey. तो ये है. और another thing that I wanted to talk about today is this eclipse has marked the beginning of major illusions coming to a break, okay? So some major illusion is breaking away for you, right, dear one? So it might have already started, or it will start in the coming few days for you, right? But this is happening as a result of some new information that you're going to receive, right? About your journey, about something that you need to work upon, something that needs to happen, something that you need to take action against, right? So there is some new information that is coming across, and it is like sort of like a divine intervention, if you can call it. It might be through a very, very highly unexpected source, and you are receiving guidances from divine as to what needs to be your next step with regards to where you are on your journey. And this is with reference to your physical existence, right? So it might be connected to your work, it might be connected to your personal relationships, it might be connected to your finances and your career, right? तो कुछ नई information आने वाली है which is going to cause a huge illusion to break away for you, and that is, again, it is leading you towards ascending to a new plane of consciousness. So that is again leading to new acceleration and growth. So it is like intense acceleration. If you choose to put your focus to that, to things which are calling your attention, you are going to experience like बहुत बड़ा एक resurgence आप experience करेंगे आने वाले दिनों में, and there is lots of growth here as well, okay? So I am getting like, they are giving me that channel channel, okay? You might be a channel, you might be already receiving a lot of information, because I spoke about information, new information, alright? So you might be drawn to channeling things in a way, in a specific way, or you might be drawn to giving away certain information, or oh gosh, I just lost something there. New information, right? Yes, there is a new modality that you might be drawn to, right, in the coming days. So that's something new that's coming up. And one more thing that I'm receiving, that actually happened to me this morning, that when our emotions are triggered, when in our emotions we feel uncomfortable, when there is pain coming up, when we are experiencing some sort of I'm getting like an emotional shake up, okay? What happens? We immediately start operating from our pain body, When your emotions will be triggered, you will start operating from your pain body, which leads to sadness, which leads to feeling low, which leads to feeling drained of energy. And थोड़ी देर sadness लगेगी, फिर उसके बाद में क्या आता है, anger आ जाता है, right? This might be towards your person itself in specific, and that will again snowball into you feeling resentment. Okay, there is some issue with you to create a distance. You will want to create a distance from your person, right? So this distance that you want to create now with your person, oh my gosh, the video, am I visible? I don't know if I'm visible or not. Please do let me know. There's some issue with it. So this distance is going to be separation between you and your counterpart, right? So what I do to close this gap of separation, you and counterpart, that experience you to the emotional trigger, right? Okay, sad और anger feel करते हो, hate भी आना शुरू हो जाता है, आप blame करना शुरू कर अपना counterpart को, and then you are like, okay fine, go away, okay, I'm going to do my own thing, okay fine, I don't need you, that kind of thing, I'm going to be my own. All of these things are going to come up, and जब ये आप एक्सपीरियंस कर रहे होते हैं तो आपका जो आपने काउंटर पार्ट के साथ में चार्ज होता है, वो स्ट्रेन और स्ट्रेच हो जाता है, right? Because you're creating this distance which actually does not exist between both of you. So temperature speaking soon I'm getting तो जब आपका गुस्से का पारा जब हाई होता है तो आप क्या करते हैं, आप अपनी एनर्जी लेके खींच देते हैं अपने काउंटर पार्ट से, आप थोड़ा डिस्टेंस क्रिएट करना चाहते हैं. नाउ द वीडियो इज़ फाइन, थैंक गॉड. ऑलराइट, सो ये आप तभी करते हैं जब आप पेन बॉडी से ऑपरेट कर रहे होते हैं, राइट? सो इमीडिएटली उस मोमेंट में आपको क्या करना है, उस मोमेंट में आपको अपने आप को रिमाइंड कराना है कि यू आर वन एट सोर्स, बोथ ऑफ यू आर वन एट सोर्स, एवरीथिंग इज़ वन एट सोर्स, right? So everything is one, meaning this is happening within me. There is a part of me that I am resenting, that I am holding against, that I am blaming, that I am crying to, that I am angry with, that I am frustrated with. There is a part of me that I am experiencing all of this emotional turmoil with and against. Right? So you need to come back to the knowing that everything is one at source. And so this emotional turmoil that I'm experiencing is within me only, right? It's simply reflected by the counterpart, but it is somewhere within me. तो होली ट्राइफेक्टा जो है, या जो त्रिमूर्ति जो है, जो हम बोलते हैं, दैट इज़ द माइंड बॉडी एंड स्पिरिट कॉम्प्लेक्स. Why do we call it mind body spirit complex? It's because it's one, right? It's the upward triangle that we describe this as. The holy trifecta is the alignment of mind, body and spirit. When all three are functioning with source, in alignment with God's will and grace, then you are going to be feeling peace and happiness within, regardless of what is being shown to you, right? Regardless of what is being presented right before you, right? And I received this in the morning, that when you're working with God, you're working with your twin flame as well. You are not simply like, okay fine, I don't need you, I am going to be with God. तो उस मोमेंट आपने क्या किया, आपने अपने काउंटर पार्ट के साथ में सेपरेशन क्रिएट करके नाउ यू मूविंग टूवर्ड्स गॉड, बट देन यू आर ओनली गोइंग टू बी रीचिंग सो फार. You are not going to be completely in alignment with divine, because you are trying to stretch, you are trying to pull away your energy from your person and moving towards God, but it doesn't give you fulfillment, it doesn't make you feel happy, doesn't make you feel complete. You still feel that pain, right? And somehow you might be redirecting that pain towards God as well. That blame might be going towards God as well. So please be very mindful why that is happening. It might be happening to a few of you, right, at this point. So the holy trifecta is the mind body complex, right? That uh, that tells us that when you come into alignment with divine, you accept and know that everything is working in unison, everything is working in harmony. You step into unity consciousness and you understand that your twin is actually helping you out through showing you all of these glaring discrepancies, through these glaring remarks, through these oh my god moments. Your twin is actually helping you, right? So you are working with your twin in order to move closer to God. You're working with your twin, you're working with God as well, in harmony, right? So that's also a different meaning of the holy trifecta. It is the three of you. It is God, source at the top, you and your divine counterpart. So you form the upward triangle, right? The sign of ascension, moving upwards in expanding your consciousness. Also, I received this message in the morning that both of you have the same moves. All right, at this point of time, you and your divine counterpart have the same moves. This can be physically as well, right? Many of you might be sharing many mannerisms with your divine counterpart, but at the same time, it's like most of your decisions around particular situations are going to be the same as well in the coming days. So please be mindful with regards to that. And yeah, you guys have the same approach. You and your divine counterpart, you are going to have the same approach towards many of the life challenges, many of the major decisions that you need to make towards a particular situation, right? So this might also help you. It's like, what would they do? What would my twin do in this particular situation is going to help you bring some clarity to your situation, right? It might be a financial situation, it might be a career situation, it might be something to do with family, it might be something to do with a particular action that you need to take, right? So that's going to help you. Of course, many of us are also feeling a lot of burdensome energy. I did not read many of the questions that some of you have mentioned. I'm going to come to that, but many twin flames are feeling a lot of burdensome energy that is causing a lot of separation, and this connects to the emotional body getting triggered, right? So we start operating from a pain body, and that leads to sadness and anger and resentment and blame, and then distance and separation. So see where you are doing that, and that can help you put your finger on something very meaningful there. So in essence, the unawakened part of you, the part of you that is still unawakened, something that is still out of your consciousness, okay, out of your knowing, is clearly shown to you by your divine counterpart, and they will come in and do that. This might be directly, this might be indirectly as well. Sometimes the twin will come forward and trigger you like face to face, and other times it might happen like through someone that might remind you of your counterpart, something that they said, something that they did, and it might cause a furor, it might cause an emotional setback within you, but that is coming up for healing, because your counterpart somehow is like energetically or telepathically or physically is showing you an unawakened part of you that needs to awaken, that needs to be enlightened, right? So they are simply reflecting you, right? So don't hold anything against it, against your person. And also some of you, like I'm getting for many of you, speaking ill of your divine counterpart is also again not going to help you, all right? I have been saying this many times, and I'm repeating this again. It's like when you are bad mouthing your divine counterpart, you're saying that about yourself, right? So कहीं ना कहीं जहाँ भी आपको लग रहा है कि उनको कुछ और करना चाहिए, see where you need to be doing more of that, right? If you are thinking that oh they need to open up, कहीं ना कहीं आप closed off हैं, कहीं ना कहीं आप shut off है, कहीं ना कहीं आप cut off है, और आपके twin वो reflect कर रहे हैं simply, right? If you feel like oh they are not coming in and giving commitment, there is something that you need to be committed to, probably yourself, probably your spiritual seeking, probably God. There is somewhere that you are not committed to wholeheartedly, probably to your twin itself. You might not be committed to your divine counterpart. Most of the times we think that oh, I'm very committed to this journey, but then you will have the thought that, oh, it's okay, let it be, जब होना होगा होगा, let me just enjoy my life. क्या तो एक तरफ तो आप चाह रहे हैं कि आपका काउंटर पार्ट जो है पूरी तरीके से इमोशनली, मेंटली, स्पिरिचुअली, फिजिकली डिवोटेड हो आपके तरफ, एंड दूसरी तरफ आप क्या कर रहे हैं, what are you doing about it? Are you devoted to this connection? Are you devoted to this person? Are you devoted to your journey and God? Yeah, so that might be coming in. And how to shift your state immediately and permanently. This is again, this aspect actually deserves a separate live of its own, but I'm simply going to cover it very quickly. How to shift your energetic state swiftly and permanently, that is coming into gratitude for whatever you're being shown. Okay, it might be something very negative, it might be something which is very painful, something which is very happy, a wondrous, miraculous gift that you might receive, right? What is happening with you? Keep on giving gratitude, see what happens. That is why we call it a gratitude practice. You need to practice gratitude again and again so that you can shift your mindset from lack towards abundance, right? Knowing that you already have enough, there is so much to be thankful for, there is so much to be grateful for, right? And it immediately shifts your energy from pain towards thankfulness, right? क्योंकि ये जो पेन है वो भी कुछ ना कुछ आपको सिखा के जा रहा है, right? And you need to ask yourself, ये पेन मुझे क्या सिखा रहा है अभी, ये हर्ट जो है मुझे क्या सिखा रहा है, right? Where is it that I need to be more accepting? Where is it that I need to be giving more love towards others, towards myself, right? Where is it that I need to be more understanding? तो ये aspect जो है वो gratitude is a very very phenomenal energy to be tuning into. Immediately it is going to shift your energy immediately. The second is the knowing that everything is one at source, all is one at source, right? Everything is you and you are all. When you say that to yourself, immediately you recollect that, oh gosh, I'm seeing this in front of me happening, meaning something within, it's happening within me, right? So in that moment you're going to take charge of the situation, you're going to take responsibility of what is being shown to you, and in that bring that correction within, right? So yeah, and of course there are these higher qualities of patience and forgiveness, and there's understanding and respect, there is acceptance, there is acknowledgement of what the other person has done for you. Many of you I'm going to do this, okay? Let's just take this exercise up right here, right now. I'm going to ask you one question, okay? What is it that you are thankful for? Right? What is it that your twin did for you? What did they give you? What did they do for you that you are extremely thankful for? You can mention this in the comment right now, right? And there is a high chance that many of you are going to be like, उन्होंने तो कुछ भी नहीं किया, तो ये नहीं किया, वो नहीं किया, मैंने तो इतना कुछ किया, ये किया, वो किया, blah 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 blah, लु. तो हम through our own human lower human knowing, we simply we want to just blow our own trumpet. मैंने तो ये किया, मैंने तो वो किया, मैंने मैं I, right? But when you shift your focus to you're going to be like, oh my God, you did this, you did so much for me, you went out of line for me, you gave this for me, you gave this up for me, right? So when you bring your attention to what your twin has done for you, immediately you are going to feel more gratitude for what they have done, right? So focus on what they have done for you, the positive things, not the negative things, the positive things, the kind of realizations that you have stumbled upon through this beautiful journey that you are on, right? And that is how you're going to shift your state immediately and permanently as well, right? By aligning, by choosing to see the positive side of things, positive side of your connection, positive side of your person, right? Yes. Beautiful. No, there is no mate. There is no wait. I said there is no mate. There is no wait. Okay, waiting implies future, but time is illusion. Everything is right here, right now. Unconditionally loving me like nobody ever did. Beautiful, Mosam. I'm so happy. This is beautiful, unconditionally loving me like no one ever did, right? Help me learn about the spiritual path and change in my nature, patience level increasing, calmness in me, just like how calm is he? He is. Is she? Lovely, beautiful. When I give up things for my girls, they drop me. So it might be something tied in with expectation, Ludwig. Of course, whenever there is a relationship, there is that underlying energy of expectation. I do this for you, you do this for me, so it's like a barter system, but it doesn't work on the spiritual path. It doesn't work that way, right? Because we are here only to give, and when you put your mind to what you are giving, what value are you bringing to the other person, what worth are you bringing to the table, you're immediately going to find satisfaction in it, because you gave your best, right? You're focused towards what you can give, what you're bringing to the other person, and not the other way around, right? So it's not, you're not begging for something. You are a king in giving away the love. You are a queen in giving away the love, right? So right, and with that, the last aspect that I want to discuss today is everything in the 3D reality is perfectly designed for you and your divine counterpart to coincide and reach union within. So whatever it is that is happening right now, it's like someone might be running away, someone might be ignoring, someone might be like might be ignorant towards how you're feeling, राइट तो जो भी कुछ हो रहा है, या बहुत ही कोई चैलेंजिंग सिचुएशन आ गई है, कोई एक हेल्थ कंसर्न उठ गया है आपके लाइफ में, ये सारी सिचुएशंस है, all of this, everything, underline, everything that is taking place in the third dimensional reality is helping you to coincide and reach in a union with your divine counterpart. It is all perfectly designed. Nothing is out of line. So what your mind is telling you, this is imperfect, this is not happening, that is not happening, I'm still over here, what is happening, I don't understand. So you might think that this is all like lower energy, but in fact it is helping you to reach out to divine. This pain that you're being shown is helping you to reach out to divine, so that you can see the light of things, so that you can see the truth of this connection. Dia had so much intense pain in the chest yesterday with flashbacks of past life of my twin, of this lifetime with karmic, and I discerned my love for my twin, but the pain I feel literally went to hell and heaven and back. Oh my gosh. Yes, so I mentioned this divine soul purpose right here. I have mentioned, see, I have written over here, past pains resurfacing. So this might happen, this might be past pains from lifetimes, whatever it is, it's all coming up, like it's all being tossed up within our own emotional body. See what happens when you are cleaning an aquarium, when you're cleaning a dirty mucky water aquarium, you start pouring in the fresh water, all of the sedimentation that has taken place, like all of the grub that has settled at the bottom of the aquarium. When you start pouring in the fresh water, what is happening, right? All of it is coming up, all of the gunk, all of the dirt that has settled at the bottom, that was in your subconscious mind somewhere, or maybe it could have been in your unconscious mind as well if you're talking about past life. So that's all coming up, resurfacing, right? And for a particular moment you might see that the water gets very turbid, you are unable to see through the other side, and it gets very mucky. It's complete chaos and complete confusion, because there is lots of emotional upheaval taking place. But what that leads you to is that if you're patient with that, if you keep pouring in the positive water, the fresh water, if you keep pouring in the positive energy and the faith in God, knowing that this is happening for you, eventually all of the dirty mucky water is going to be out, and the aquarium is going to be completely filled with pure water, right? So this is how it all works. This is a very good example of how our energy bodies and how our emotional body works, particularly these two, right? I'm feeling a lot of peace and chilled, like everything is working and on its way, as I'm seeing angel numbers in line, purple color, rainbows, infinity signs, even in meditation. Lovely. It's all always working out for us. I'm going to be covering certain questions that some of you mentioned. I don't know if some of you are here This is a very long line, but Shiny saying, feeling okay today, but yesterday was extremely chaotic. Everything was going wrong yesterday. Too much of it was. Yes, so Shiny, you might have hit a new level of peace within. And when we do that, when we hit that level of peace and acceptance within us, usually, 3D is going to throw a situation in our face, which is going to then test it. Okay, so it's like ground testing. Whether you have actually reached that place within or not, or it was simply a realization that you tapped into. Okay, so we have been called to practice more of that within ourselves, so that's why you might be thrown in this chaotic situation. Okay, Moon Tarot saying, I feel one moment I'm purging so much, like I can feel a wave of emotions in my sacral and heart. But after that, when I'm meditating, I feel like bliss, which is making me feel exactly what is going on. Moon Tarot. So, yes, I mentioned this exactly when I spoke about the clearing of emotional body. That is exactly what is happening. It's like lots of resurfacement taking place, and old emotions, past pain, past trauma is coming up so that it can be accepted, cleared, and purged and integrated finally, so that you can feel the peace in this moment. Peace is always felt right here, right now, in this moment. Bliss is always experienced right here, right now, in this moment, right? Because everything is fine, everything is all right, completely fine. Even when your person is coming or not coming, they are going, they are blocking your way, they are completely like, they might be out there doing their own thing, you are completely fine right here, right now, right? Because everything that you need is already provided to you by divine. Your person loves you. You will come to know this. If this knowing is not present with you right here, right now, it is going to come to you. You are going to be seeing stronger and stronger signs that are going to help you be confident in that, knowing that no, my person does care for me. They are concerned about me, and they do love me. Yes, they do respect me. They do see me as this wonderful person, the person that they want to spend their life with, right? So that is going to come across for you. So yeah, so this is all that is coming across in this moment. Let me see if there are other questions as well before I hop off. Yeah, I think that's all. Lovely. So Ishi is saying, what does this color purple indicate? Like, I'm just constantly seeing it everywhere. Either someone's clothes and purple, or anything is purple. Even third eye has started tingling again. So you might be receiving a lot of knowing. Okay, this is like downloads that are happening for you right now. Sometimes what happens is that there will be one light packet download, which means that you are downloading the information, but it's still not come to the forefront of your conscious mind. So when you keep on doing your inner work, when you are consciously and actively paying attention to where you need to bring light to your shadows, towards your lower nature, as you keep integrating those aspects, you are going to be unlocking that knowing more and more, right? So seeing the color purple a lot, this can be many things. Okay, this can be like unicorn energy coming across. This can be Saint Germain, you can look it up. This can be you establishing your connection with divine masculine, the higher divine masculine, which is Shiv. And of course, this can also be connected to your Sahasrar, which is you finally letting go of the pain around loneliness, around codependency, around feeling depressed since a long time, and now maybe the universe is supporting you in those aspects, helping you to see the light side of things, helping you to see how closely connected to you are to the infinite existence, right? Purple color on my mind, and roses, as you told. Yes, many of you might be seeing rose stems as well, or a single rose stem in particular as well. It signifies love and apology as well from your divine counterpart. Okay, them wanting to say sorry probably. A day before yesterday, I got to know my twin, check my profile, and seeing him in my dreams for continuously 2 to 3 days. Yes, so his energy might be around, of course, and that happens when they are looking into you, wondering what you might be up to. Right, so Yeah, yeah, rose. Lovely. So this was beautiful, and all of these. Only one rose. Yes, I'm also seeing like just one stem, one rose stem, and it can be like many places. I'm seeing it, including the cards as well. Many of the cards don't have that single rose stem, but the particular deck that I picked a few days earlier, it had that single rose stem. So it signifies like a promise as well, a promise of love, of this beautiful connection that you share. It also signifies memories, like I haven't forgotten you, right? So black rose, okay, divine purpose is saying black rose. This can be also something connected to the negative emotions that might have come up between the both of you. And black rose also signifies like the dark aspect, the shadow aspect of your existence. So like I did the same pencil sketch, yeah. So yeah, it can be coming up. Yeah. Oh my god, both of you asking the same thing. Black rose, ब्लैक रोज काली मेहंदी मुझे याद आ रहा है वो एकदम से, राइट? सो it's like again this is like yin and yang energy coming across. Probably they have, your person has started seeing the essence or the purity behind your dark aspect as well. You know, we all carry shadows, but at this point your person might be recognizing, you know, कहाँ पे आपके drawbacks और आपके faults या आपके, I won't say fault as such, but the aspect of you, your darker nature, your shadow, they might be finally understanding, you know, the light behind it. So I told I have this rose in my smiley emoji list. Okay, everyone everywhere are seeing so many different signs, and it's so beautiful. It is amazing, it is amazing. Just today morning I saw a stag, all right, and stag signs again represent the promise of union. Many of you might be seeing the word union as such, okay, union, and particularly the word reunion as well. So this might be a reunion of energies, reunion of both of you recognizing your inherent connection at source, or some of you might be coming into reunion in the physical as well. There might be communication for some of you, because usually during the spring energies, during March and April, I see many of the divine counterparts coming back into communication as well. So if this means something for you, this might be a sign. Butterflies, of course, signifying transformation, which is very heavy around these eclipse energies. We are in that eclipse period right now. So Alicia is saying yes, 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 a lot. An eagle, whenever I need divine's protection. Yes, eagles signify very closely divine masculine protection, and also divine masculine like keeping an eye on you. Okay, so it's like you're being watched over by divine, or perhaps that your person might also be watching over you, trying to make sure that you're doing okay in a very protective and a guarded way, right? Looking out for you. Also eagles signify higher perspective, so they urge you to rise beyond your challenges, you know, to see a higher perspective of things that are being shown to you, right? So reconnect with your soul and know that, you know, everything is just like flowing in a beautiful flow, and you are simply making your way ahead on this journey. Why I feel to wear white color nowadays, any message for this? So white is again representative of your auric field. All right, white is very, again, highly protective. White color is highly reflective, so probably there is a lot of chaotic energy around you, and probably there's a lot of stuff that you're clearing up within your mind, and when you are subconsciously drawn to white color, your thoughts are going to be fading away. There is a lot of ease around your mental body, and it deflects any sort of unwanted energies. It helps you feel cool and calm all day. Of course, it might be a result of these summers that you are being called to wear more white, you know, with the onset of summers. Of course, like naturally we are drawn to the color white as it keeps us cool. I can feel third eye tingling. Now it feels blissful, wonderful. Pretty little also feeling like wearing white. That may help you feel a lot more calm and centered. It can help you feel connected with divine regardless of whatever is happening, because white is the amalgamation of all the 7 colors. So that is why I mentioned it represents your auric field. Also the sunlight that we receive from sun, from our grand central sun, is also white. So what about the color purple? Again, purple, as I mentioned, it is connected to your Sahasrara chakra, towards your connection with divine, establishing a deeper connection, deeper faith, deeper surrender in divine. And Sahasrara is a chakra that is not inside of a physical body, but it is placed right on top, outside of your head. It is placed on top, which signifies that these energies can only be experienced when you are tuned into divine, when you're tuned into a higher cosmic force, right? When you are choosing to lay faith and you're choosing to love Paramatma divine, right? So the Sahasrar can only be tapped into once you are ready to elevate your energies towards God, right? When you are God focused. Oh my god, my voice just changed. Oh my god, it went so soft and peaceful and sweet all of a sudden. It's like not even my voice. Oh gosh. Cats have started coming into my room. I've started feeding them. Does that mean something? Mausam, again, cats are highly protective, right? Cat spirit is very protective. Cat spirit is again going to come to you when you are in need of a deep emotional purge. Probably you are already undergoing a lot of emotional overwhelm, and when cats come in, they are helping you. Cats are healers for healers, it's what they say. So they are coming in to provide you support and help at this point, right? So it's wonderful that you're feeding them. I'm feeling it helps me be active and calm. I did sun prayer today and Durga Ma mantra, feeling good. I'm back. Blessings of Ma Durga divine to be back in my energy. And today is the first day of Navratra, first day of our Hindu calendar new year, right? So this is a fresh energy that we are stepping into today, so it's like there is a lot of resurgence. This word I'm getting a lot, resurgence of your energies. After 2 months past low energy, I'm feeling I'm coming back to balancing my energies. Wonderful. It's lovely hearing that. And this is all